Hi again, and welcome to another segment of Girl on the Go. I was kind of thinking about stuff after finishing my schoolwork, and I just wanted to briefly talk about, just have a random conversation about children. So, I have a man child. He's 27 now, and great guy. Everyone loves him, you know. However, growing up, you test things, you try things. We all make mistakes. I don't judge anybody, but somehow as a parent, I always blame myself. Was it something I did? Could I have said more? Could I have done more? And probably so. I probably could have. I probably should have. But as a parent, you don't get instructions or directions. There's no USB to plug in the computer to raise your children. So you ultimately do the best you can. And I did the best I can because I see the manners, I see the wisdom, I see everything that I install, in my child. But it's still, as a parent, you still have doubts, you still second guess yourself. But now I see it because I can't say how proud I am of my son. Um, he's coming a long way, and he's got a long way to go, and that's a good thing. When they're young and they start learning themselves at a younger age, I feel that they learn these life lessons at maybe 30 or whatever, or maybe 25, but you still have your whole life ahead of you to get it right, you know, to get it right. That's all I can say on that. But as a whole, I love being a parent. It's super awesome as a whole. You look in your child's face, they're a mirror. They are an exact mirror of who you are. So it's fun. But again, it does have its challenges. I'm sure parents out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You say the box is green, they're gonna go ahead and choose the yellow one just because. But enough of that. Now I'm gonna hop on to a subject that I think is fun. Relationships. I want to talk about relationships, and a key factor of relationships is compromising. You have to compromise, guys. Kings and queens, you have to compromise. You have to be open minded, and you have to be willing to listen to your partner's everything. You just listen. Um, Along with that, honesty and all that good stuff, communication. You have to be able to communicate in a healthy way without yelling or screaming and calling each other out their names, which sometimes I know it can get heated. I know it can get heated, but don't go to bed being mad at each other. Please don't. That is an absolute no, no. You do not go to bed mad at each other, and you do not bring that nonsense into the next day. Please don't. So try to hash it out the best way you can within that day, even if you have to step out for a few minutes, cool down and come back and talk reasonably with your partner. But also from my experience, you have to get to know your partner, because after sex, it's pretty much the real deal. Once the honeymoon 3 months is over, you're left with that raw individual. That's where the real fun starts, kings and queens. That's when you can delve into your partner and just get to know them, and they can get to know you. That's where, to me, the most arguments happen, because you're really trying to get to know each other. Um, but it's fun. It's really fun getting to know your partner, getting to know um, what they like, what they dislike, what pisses you off about yourself, and what pisses you off about them, and then not to touch those nerves. It's just, it's a raw deal. It's just you and your partner, um in all rawness. I love it. I love getting to know. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful week. It's sunny where I am. It's hot. So take in the power of the sun, kings and queens. Take it in. I hope you're vibrating high today. I'm vibrating high. I'm having a good mental. I have a lot of clarity from last week, and even for the month ago, from a day ago. I have more clarity because I'm always learning and I'm always growing and finding out more stuff about myself, that I could take or leave. I could take it or leave it. I choose to take it and learn from it if it's negative. If it's positive, I always encourage myself to do better. But kings and queens, I love you. I love you. Peace.